look at this. We have some four-legged marchers in the parade.
Yeah, they're part of ECAD. They're service dogs that are specially educated to assist people with disabilities. They help them with opening doors, carrying and picking up items, and they're helping some of our veterans who come back and need a little extra assistance.
There are dogs also who help during combat operations. We all learned about that dog that actually participated, that went along with the Navy SEALs into Osama bin Laden's compound in Pakistan.
Thank you so much. All right. Thank you.
Well, one of the things these dogs are doing today is they found that they offer a relief of tension to the people suffering from severe manifestations of PTS. Not even physical disability, the mental disability.
Good-looking dogs.
Yeah, some of these dogs are really beautiful.
I think that's a different country. That's the MTA police, yes. And those are as close as you get to a war dog.
Well, we have lots of young people in this parade today. Some have come from far and wide to be here to march up Fifth Avenue.
And if you listen to this, I technically should be on my feet. It is the Marine hymn. Take a listen.
Go ahead, Greg.
That's all right. Every service has their own song. This is Wild Blue Yonder, the Air Force.
The Air Force is on there, yeah. Anchors away, caissons go rolling along, Army song, anchors away, Navy. Then we have the Marine hymn. And off we go to the Wild Blue Yonder.
It's still a little strange to see tanks rolling up the streets of New York City. I know this is part of the parade, but it really looks a little weird.
Well, don't be too alarmed. These are Jeeps and Humvees.
Correct.
And they're going the wrong way up Fifth Avenue, just so you know. You're supposed to go down Fifth Avenue.
One little secret about the Humvee. You see it right there. It's tan. You can start a Humvee just by pressing a button. It does not require a key, Rosanna. So if you know how to drive a Humvee anywhere in the world, you can jump in, press a button, and go. I
have to tell you that I have dreamed of driving a Humvee because, you know, with the traffic in New York City, I want something that can really help me get around town.
Well, Arnold Schwarzenegger agrees with you. He has had one for a long time, but it's true. You can't afford to lose your keys in combat, you know?
Right.
So, and if you were to lose your keys, you can't just sit there. You jump into a Humvee, press a button, and you're off and running.
One of the things that's interesting about the Humvee, it was originally intended to replace the Jeep. It's a better all-terrain type vehicle. We didn't have an armored vehicle appropriate for the Iraq and Afghanistan wars, so they put armor siding on it. And that made the vehicle too heavy.
We have some, these are, gosh, these go a little bit further back than the Gulf War even. These are pretty old trucks.
It's called a deuce and a half.
A deuce and a half?
Deuce and a half.
What does that mean? 2.5
ton.
Deuce and a half.
And that's the vehicle. Okay. That's the vehicle that was driven, that hit Patton in Germany after World War II, the accident that took his life.
Huh.
That huge truck hitting a little car.
Well, lots of people still out on the streets of New York City honoring our veterans as we celebrate 11/11/11 Veterans Day.
Rosanna, I think he's taking your picture.
He is.
He's taking video of being on TV while he's on TV.
I like that. I like that. Well, we've met a lot of interesting people today. We've learned about what they've done in war, how they've helped their fellow man, and ultimately gave us the freedom to walk around and conduct our business day to day.
And I'd like to give a closing thought in the sense of about what this parade is all about. It's not just honoring veterans, it's honoring their families. And in that sense, we're honoring people who never served but did make sacrifices. And I think the spirit of America comes together on a Veterans Day that says we veterans are part of you. We're not separate, we're not distinct. Our families always remained here while we served abroad. And this is a holiday that should be bringing America together to realize how absolutely fortunate and lucky we are to be here. and that there are some people that we ask to go to far-off lands. They don't know the language, they don't know the culture, they don't even can't find it on a map. And they go there trusting us that that's what they should do, and they do it. And for that, this is a special country. It's a special country because kids are willing to go sacrifice their lives, potentially, for something worth standing up for.
Watching Building Homes for Heroes go by, a nonprofit. They build literally homes for the returning wounded.
Correct.
Really wonderful, wonderful cause. Paul, I don't want to get too political here, but some people from time to time talk about bringing back the draft. Congressman Rangel has been pushing that for a while. I want to talk to you about that right after the break. Stay with us, please.
Thank you for everything that you're doing for our country. We appreciate it.
And happy Veterans Day. Hi everybody, thank you so much for everything you do. We really appreciate you and we're thinking about you. Happy Veterans Day.
Here's Mark Burnett, and a lot of respect and love for our troops on Veterans Day.
Welcome back to the New York City Veterans Day Parade. We are winding up. We're getting to the tail end of this parade, Rosanna and Paul.
I know. So let's say our farewells to Mike and Elise, who are along the parade route.
Hi.
Hey there, Rosanna, Greg, and Paul. Yes, I mean, this has been an amazing day, Elise. This is my first time, but you've been here before.
I have, and this parade tops it all, so it's so amazing to be here again, another year. We hit it out of the park.
Yeah, and to see all the love and support from New York and everyone, and I really learned a lot, too, about the Veterans Day Parade, and really everything, all things military, so an amazing experience for me.
Me as well, and I just want to let everyone know to remember, support our troops, get involved any way you can, say thank you to a vet anytime you see them.
That's right, they're great men and women, and I'll tell you what, they have a lot of information, so if you have any questions, just ask them, they'll be sure to give it to you, trust me.
Definitely.
All right.
It's been a wonderful day here.
Absolutely, yes, wonderful day out here. It's a little bit cold, but you know what, we managed to keep the energy up all the way through here,
Yep.
Greg, Rosanna, and Paul.
All right, nice job, guys.
Awesome.
Thank
so
you.
much.
Well
Thank
done.
you.
Happy Veterans Day.
Happy Veterans Day to you too, and thank you.
Paul,
All right,
real
Paul,
quick.
we should be thanking you, Medal of Honor recipients.
Well, I am paying back for all the good that's come my way since that war and the men that served me. So I'm the one thanking American people and thanking all these kids and older kids as we see them from the other wars for the service they gave us.
We asked you before the break, very quickly, if you don't mind. Some folks have been talking about bringing back the draft. Charlie Rangel, we've heard that proposal. Right now, it's still voluntary to serve. It used to be compulsory. How do you feel?
I think as long as we have a volunteer force and people willing to serve, we should do that. But you can't cut back on the pay, and cut back on the retirement benefits and the medical benefits and think that you can still ask people to volunteer. If you want to go the route of conscription, then go ahead and cut the retirement because you're going to have reluctant participants. The beauty of this particular war is these men and women serve all over the world because they want to. That's a choice they make. And for that, we are a very, very lucky country.
Paul Buca, thank you so much. It's been really great spending the day with you.
I've had fun and enjoyed it.
Which probably was the best attended Veterans Day Parade in, 20 years?
At least.
It definitely seems like there's a different attitude, a different spirit. I don't know if it's because, unfortunately we were attacked right here on our own soil 10 years ago, 9/11, and it really, really hit home, and what the men and women do when they go off to war and how important it is.
One of the things to remember, as soon as this parade seems to be finished, the team under Pat Qualteri and Vince McGowan will go back to work planning for next year's parade. It is a year-round operation to bring people to New York to say thank you to all those who served and to the families who sacrificed with them.
Well,
Paul
we
Buca.
thank everybody in our military, and you have our support.
Thank you all very much.
Thank you.
Happy Veterans Day.